What if I told you that when everything is falling apart, the real power is in how you respond, not what's happening around you? Sounds impossible, right? But here's the truth. The ability to stay calm during chaos is something you can learn, and it could change everything. Imagine being able to face life's toughest moments with clarity and control, no matter how overwhelming things get. This isn't just about keeping it together. It's about thriving in the most challenging circumstances. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share could be the key to unlocking your inner strength when you need it the most. Life is unpredictable, and we all face overwhelming situations at times, personal crises, work emergencies, or unexpected challenges. In these moments, it's easy to feel like everything is falling apart. But what if I told you that you can stay calm even in these moments? The ability to remain composed under pressure can make all the difference in handling stress, making better decisions, and emerging stronger. Staying calm isn't about bottling up emotions. It's about taking a step back to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. In this video, we'll explore why staying calm is crucial and how you can train yourself to do it, even when life feels out of control. When life gets chaotic, your body activates the fight or flight response, preparing you to face immediate danger. Your heart rate increases, your breath shortens, and your mind races. This reaction is automatic but can be draining if prolonged. The problem arises when stress is triggered unnecessarily, like being stuck in traffic or worrying about an upcoming presentation. Physiologically, your brain releases cortisol, a stress hormone, which prepares you to react. While cortisol is helpful in short bursts, chronic stress harms your health by weakening the immune system, increasing inflammation, and speeding up aging. This makes learning to manage stress crucial for both physical and mental well-being. The good news? Your brain is adaptable. With practice, you can rewire it to handle stress more effectively, lowering cortisol levels, improving focus, and regaining control over your body and mind. Studies show that people who manage their stress responses have better long-term health, including lower heart disease risk, less anxiety, and clearer thinking. The more you practice staying calm, the better you get at handling stress and bouncing back from tough situations. So, why do we struggle to stay calm when everything is falling apart? It's easy to say just stay calm, but our emotions, thoughts, and even biology often get in the way. One reason is that our brains are wired to respond to stress with intense emotions like fear and anxiety. In these high-stress moments, our emotional reactions can override rational thinking, making it hard to stay composed. You might feel overwhelmed, like you're trapped in a never-ending loop of worry and frustration. This is completely natural, but it doesn't have to control you. Another challenge is the mental pressure of needing to have everything figured out. When life feels chaotic, there's a tendency to catastrophize, thinking that the worst-case scenario is imminent. This only feeds into the cycle of panic, making it harder to think clearly and take effective action. Lastly, our society often places value on reacting quickly, solving problems on the spot, and being constantly in motion. This can create a sense of urgency that doesn't allow for calm reflection. But the truth is, the faster you try to act, the more likely you are to make rash decisions that don't serve you in the long run. Learning to pause, breathe, and regain your composure is one of the most powerful skills you can cultivate. Now that we understand the challenges, let's dive into 5 powerful techniques you can use to stay calm when life feels like it's falling apart. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're practical strategies that anyone can implement. One of the simplest and most effective ways to calm your nervous system is through deep breathing. When you're stressed, your breath becomes shallow and rapid. By consciously slowing down your breathing, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body that helps you relax. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this process for a few minutes, and you'll notice your body relaxing almost immediately. Deep breathing lowers cortisol levels and helps you regain focus when everything feels out of control. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment. When everything seems to be falling apart, it's easy to get lost in your thoughts, ruminating about what went wrong or worrying about what's next. Mindfulness helps you detach from this mental chaos and focus on the present. To practice mindfulness, try a simple grounding technique. Focus on your senses. What do you see, hear, feel, or smell right now? By tuning into your surroundings, you create space between your stress and your emotional reaction. This allows you to process the situation with greater clarity and calmness. Another powerful mindfulness tool is the 5-4-3 3-2-1 technique, where you identify 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This technique helps you stay grounded and present, no matter how chaotic things feel. When everything feels overwhelming, it's easy to spiral into negative thinking. But the way you frame a situation can have a huge impact on how you feel about it. Instead of thinking, "This is a disaster, I can't handle this," try reframing the situation by focusing on what you can control and what you can learn from it. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm going to fail," reframe it as, "This is a challenge, but I can figure this out step by step." This simple shift in mindset can help you approach stressful situations with more confidence and resilience. Remember, reframing doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties you're facing. It simply means choosing to focus on the aspects that are within your control and taking proactive steps to handle the situation effectively. In times of stress, it's easy to be hard on yourself. You might think that you should be able to handle everything without getting overwhelmed, but that's not realistic. Instead, practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness, just like you would a friend going through a tough time. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel stressed or upset. You're doing the best you can in a difficult situation. By showing yourself compassion, you can reduce self-criticism and create a sense of calm in the midst of chaos. Instead of saying, "I should be better at this," try saying, "It's okay to be human, and I'm doing my best." In moments of stress, it's easy to feel powerless, but the key to staying calm is recognizing that there are always things you can control, even if they're small. Focus on taking one small step at a time, whether it's making a phone call, organizing your thoughts, or setting a simple goal for the next hour. Taking action, even in tiny increments, can help you feel more grounded and in control. When you focus on the small, actionable steps, you shift your attention from the overwhelming big picture to the immediate present. This creates a sense of accomplishment and helps you regain a sense of control over your situation. Staying calm in the midst of chaos doesn't just make you feel better, it actually leads to better outcomes. When you're calm, you're able to think more clearly and make better decisions. You're less likely to react impulsively or say things you'll regret. Instead, you can approach problems with a level head and find solutions more effectively. Additionally, remaining calm during stressful moments strengthens your resilience. The more you practice staying calm, the better you'll become at handling difficult situations in the future. This can lead to improved mental health, better relationships, and a greater sense of well-being over time. Staying calm in the midst of chaos is a superpower. By using techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, reframing, self-compassion, and focusing on what you can control, you can transform the way you handle stress. Life will always have its challenges, but with the right tools, you'll be able to stay calm, think clearly, and take purposeful action, no matter what comes your way. Remember, the chaos doesn't have to define you. With practice, you can become someone who faces adversity with greater ease and confidence. Next time you feel the chaos closing in, take a moment, breathe deeply, and remember, you have the ability to stay calm, find clarity, and regain control. The more you practice these strategies, the better you'll become at facing any storm with confidence. Stay grounded, stay focused, and watch how you transform your stress into strength.